Disney as an example of a congregation. Disney is a congregation. All of its particular stories that it dishes out to humanity, like Tangled, Snow White, The Incredibles, you name it, Lilo and Stitch, the list goes on. All of these titles, all of these properties that they dish out are conglomerations. And within these conglomerations, there are concepts, the characters that make up the show. Every little piece matters. These 5D concepts fragment down into the realities of the media in question and impose themselves in 3D forms. The characters drawn for our entertainment, the characters modeled for our entertainment, the characters on screen for our entertainment. These 3D vessels play roles, play out their stories, and once these stories are over, we, in our reality, our 3D reality, ingest said story via 2D media. I say it is 2D media not because it is drawn, but because it is on a flat surface. Even a 3D animated film, even live action, are all 2D media. We ingest 2D media, and as such, we ingest stories of other 3D realities that are just as viable as this reality, just as real. And it is beautiful. But I honestly got way off track. We were talking about 5D concepts. We will use Lilo and Stitch as our example. Lilo and Stitch as the conglomeration, not as the characters. The conglomeration of Lilo and Stitch houses the 5D concepts of chaos and discord. These concepts were manifested in physical form via Stitch. Down in his stay in Hawaii, he reformed. He became the opposite of said 5D concepts. He became the opposite of chaos and discord. He became love and justice. And it was a beautiful change to witness. I didn't realize it as a kid because I didn't want to believe it when adults told me that media could influence me. But now that I am an adult and I realize that media can influence us, it's such a beautiful story. Stitch as the 3D vessel was once the vessel for the concepts of chaos and discord. But through reformation, the 3D vessel of Stitch was cleansed, and he became the 5D concepts of love and justice and so much more. Stitch learned Ohana. He gained family. He sacrificed. He let go of all of his darkness for that light. And he fought for it. Another example of a 5D concept in a tour, in a show, or in a movie would be the 5D concept of jealousy. This concept infects many 3D vessels in many media that Disney pushes out. And the characters always fight the jealousy in one way or another, and if they don't fight the jealousy, then they succumb to it and they fall It's always a good story. It's always a good lesson. You don't have to care about the negative subliminals. You gotta look for the obvious subliminals. Conspiracies fuck with your head. They tell you to look for all the darkness, but you should look for all the light. It's all such a silly game. I don't even know how I got to talking about that. But what is important to take from this is that every single media that has come out from Disney exists out there in the multiverse. It is a real 3D reality. And we as humanity get to enjoy those realities through 2D media. Such a beautiful thing. It could go into the corruption that we can spread. But I think that is all I was called to share with this video. Hope you guys have a good one, and remember to stay safe out there.